Welcome, everybody, to the Meme and Die podcast, your weekly divulgence into gamer news and some of the gamers' self. My name is Cord_Gamer. This is a lot of gamers in this sentence. I'm joined by my two fantastic, positive other host gamers, Muzio.
Hi.
And Noc.V.
How's it going?
I'm going for the Guinness World Record of saying gamer the most times in a sentence in a coherent way. I think I got it. What do y'all think?
Let's go, gamer.
I mean, you got it, but it's still kind of cringe.
What about cringe?
Little cringe gamer.
Little cringe gamer. Okay.
Little cringe
All right, we'll
gamer.
add that to this. We'll add that to the strategy book for next time when I want to go for that record. Anyways,
okay.
We are a weekly podcast. We cover gaming news, but first, before we touch the hot topics this week, we have a little section of where we just talk about ourselves a little bit personally, answer some goofy questions so you get to know us a little bit better, build those parasocial relationships so that you'll give us money one day. Anyways,
Here's the hoping, man. We haven't made a cent off of this show.
No, did we make $10 from that sponsorship?
We made a solid $5. All of us. Someone sponsored our episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a wonderful time. If you shout out
Good
to
times.
whoa. He doesn't get a shout out. He didn't sponsor this episode.
Never mind. I take away his shout out. Don't go there.
He doesn't. I mean, unless he wants to sponsor another episode, he doesn't get another shout out on this air. Come on, man.
Okay.
Listen, man, this is a lucrative business. We need every penny we can get. Anyways, to start us off, this personal questions of sections. We actually aren't going to personal questions. We're just going to be discussing this boulevard of beef that erupted last night with Will Smith versus Chris Rock. And, you know, the old adage proved true. Paper beats rock every single fucking time.
You've been hanging on to that one all day. Oh my God. Wow. I'm surprised you didn't tweet that. Wow.
Actually, no, I just came up with that one on the fly, trying to be creative and entertaining.
Dude, you pulled a me. That's awesome. Whoa. Yo, Cord's an entertainer. Ayo, get him a spot at the Oscars. Ayo, he deserves it.
I mean, hey, man.
He wouldn't start punching people. He wouldn't. He's a good guy.
Whoa,
I know.
No. Whoa. Now you screwed it up. I'm not going to get a spot next year. They need people to go up and slap fucking random people.
Otherwise, people won't watch the fucking Oscars.
Oh, that's true.
Exactly.
I didn't even know they were on.
I didn't either.
Exactly. I mean, I only knew because I saw.
This was all a really complicated publicity stunt?
I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't care if I'm wrong or not.
Well, here, we need to say what happened. Basically, Will Smith.
Okay, sure. No.
It starts with Chris Rock. Chris Rock apparently made some joke about Will Smith's wife.
Whoa. If you don't know the joke, then why are you going to give the context?
Well,
if you don't know the
sorry
context.
that I didn't memorize this guy's joke by heart. I'm so sorry. If you know it, then go for it, man.
All right, so here's the beef. Okay. Chris Rock was up there on stage delivering some just puns going around the crowd, and then he turns to Will Smith's wife, Jada Smith, and says something along the lines of he can't wait for her to star in it was some sort of like
G.I. Jane 2.
Thank you, G.I. Jane 2, which was like a very old 90s movie starring this woman with a shaved head in reference to Jada Smith disease that she has. I can't remember what the disease is called. Alopecia, where she cannot grow hair basically, and she shaved it off a couple months ago.
Bro, that's actually kind of fucked up. That's kind of bad. That's a.
And about 5 seconds after Chris Rock said that joke on camera in front of maybe 10 million people, because that's about all that the Oscars can garner these days. True. Will Smith walks up in just full JoJo badass boss style and just slaps the shit out of Chris Rock.
Yeah,
and sits back down.
He really did just like get up, slap him, sit back down, and then continue to talk shit. Which, honestly, and then, I would have done the same thing, probably. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Jesus.
I mean, you deserved it. That was a fucked up joke.
Yeah.
I feel like if that was my wife, I would defend her. I would go up there and do the same thing.
So this is my take. Right?
Okay.
I don't think there's a good guy or a bad guy in this situation. Chris Rock told a joke. It was a funny joke. Will Smith's wife got offended at said joke, and Will Smith defended, honored his wife. Yeah. No wrongs, no rights.
I have a very different take on that.
I have a little bit of a gripe with Chris Rock. I feel like he could have gone with a joke that wasn't that risky, you know? Because when you do an offensive joke like that, that's taking a risk. And he lost. He lost that animal.
Yeah.
That's where my opinion kind of differs. I think both of them are wrong. Like,
ooh,
you don't make fun of somebody's disease. They can't control that. That's not funny.
True.
So Chris Rock is wrong. And also Will Smith is wrong. You don't assault somebody because of words. I would have much rather see Chris get up on stage, Will Smith get up on stage, take the mic and say, "Hey, that's kind of fucked up. Like, she has a disease, alopecia. Don't do that." I reckon that would have been more effective.
Yeah, but the publicity though.
So that was one of the things I was thinking of. Like, imagine if the Oscars pretty much, wrote this joke for Chris Rock, because I mean, Chris Rock is a comedian, so he probably came up with it himself. But sometimes people who host things, they have comedians actually write their shit. Imagine if this was written for Chris Rock, and the Oscars told Will Smith, "Hey, this is the joke. Go up and punch him."
No, I don't think
so. Chris Rock had no idea. I don't think it's a thing that happened either, but I think it's really funny to. I think that would be kind of funny if that happened.
So this is my question. Can you never make a joke over aspects of your life you can't control?
No, you can make them about yourself.
Can. Oh, so we're gatekeeping comedy. Okay, I see how it is. Damn.
I mean, like, so here's the thing.
My mom had cancer. What if I make a cancer joke and then I'll be like, "It's okay, guys. My mom said it's fine." She beat cancer,
I don't know about that.
Let's go. Thanks. Yeah. Go, Mom. Proud of you. Love you.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think it was
for your brain, huh?
I guess so. But I definitely don't think it's okay to make jokes like that.
I mean, it's fine to make jokes like that, but he shouldn't have run that gauntlet. Like, that was just too big of a risk. I think that was just you shouldn't have done it. You should have just gone with a safer joke. Like, he had the option.
I mean, sure, but like, I think comedians should be able to be a little risque with their jokes, and at the end of the day, I don't think it's a really bad joke. Like, is it terrible that she is suffering from that disease? Absolutely. Is hair loss the worst thing in the world? Absolutely not. If she was dying from like stage 4 cancer and he made some sort of cancer joke, or if he made the same exact joke and she was in the hospital or barely at the Oscars because she had stage 4 cancer and had no hair, and then he made that joke, I would understand the frustration. I think that joke would be inappropriate.
I think that if the event was different and the audience was smaller, it would have flown. It probably would have been fine. But like, this is the Oscars. Like, that's kind of a big thing. I don't know. I mean, I think comedy is subjective. It's hard to put a nail in anything.
Yeah, because like,
absolutely, in that industry, like, it's difficult. It's hard.
As far as I know, like, Jade has had insecurities with alopecia for a really fucking long time.
Has she been public about it?
As far as I know, yeah. And she's like, only in like the last month or so, maybe a little bit longer, has she actually had the, I guess, courage to stop wearing wigs in public and go out with a shaved head. And then, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's a really fucked up thing to do to somebody, knowing that they're very you don't know what's going on in other people's lives. You don't know the struggles that other people have. And for that guy to just get up on stage and make a joke at your expense, given that it's something that affects you so deeply, not cool. I mean, yeah, the comedian may not know. As far as I do know, Chris Rock did know that she had alopecia. But at the same time, like, he may not have known her struggle with it in terms of self-confidence. But yeah,
I feel like both of them are in the red here. Like this was just bad on both of them. Will definitely could have handled this situation better, and Chris just had the option to not do that joke in front of such a large audience at a really special event. Because the thing is, he made that joke, and that in the crowd is probably people that like know this lady. You know, like this is a joke about her in front of people that matter, like in work life and in like personal life. So, I don't know. What else? Can we move off of this? I feel like I've said all I have to say.
Sure, absolutely.
Disregarding all your opinions.
That's fine. It's whatever. Hey, right opinions get tossed out the window all the time. It'll be a-okay.
That's true.
I'll live to see another day.
That's so true.
Anyways,
so true, bestie.
the other big beef that occurred during the Streamer Awards, this time on Twitter, Dr. Disrespect came out of the woodworks speaking about how he made some tweets saying like nothing important is going on tonight and people need to do better and stop centering around stupid stuff. Speaking about the Oscars,
right?
And
not the Oscars, the Stream Awards.
Well, it was originally about the Oscars.
No, it was originally about the Oscars because he said that tweet. Yeah, damn. Twice in a row with the context. Excuse me,
bro. I am so sorry. I thought you were in the wrong. Just want to make sure.
It's okay. I'm getting there. And then underneath this tweet about the vanity of the Oscars, Connor Eats Pants mentioned something about Dr. Disrespect not participating in the Streamer Awards, which happened about 2 weeks ago. It was hosted by Cutie and some of her friends. It was basically an award show that they put on to where viewers could vote in for like their streamer of choice for different awards. I didn't really watch it, didn't really follow it, but I just knew of its existence. And Doc woke up and chose violence and decided to attack the Streamer Awards for just being a bunch of streamers nominating themselves for different awards.
I mean,
to an extent, yes, but at the same time, Twitch's award show is like nothing compared to what this event. Like you said, you didn't watch it. It was so much like it embodied Twitch as a community a lot better than whatever Twitch did. I don't even know what Twitch did. That's how like irrelevant it is compared to this award show, because this was just so much better and funnier. Like it was really, really, really well put together. Like astoundingly well put together for a bunch of streamers. It was like full production crew. Like they had a stage. They gave out awards that were not handmade, custom made. Like it was a pretty impressive feat.
Did Doc not have the option of being nominated for anything?
He did, I think.
He might not have been because it was a Twitch. Was it a Streamer Award show or a Twitch Award show?
It was a Streamer Award show, which is why Ludwig got I think Streamer of the Year.
Oh, that's right. He did.
Because Twitch, they couldn't give that to him because he was no longer with them, and he kind of had his own little parade about not going on Twitch or not staying on Twitch and instead going over to YouTube. Even though they Ludwig literally like boosted so many numbers for Twitch. I feel like, honestly, more than the numbers, Ludwig made Twitch a lot more mainstream than it was like even 2 years ago.
Right.
It was insane. So they really did him dirty with that. It was just like kind of like, come on, like why they didn't, but So it felt good to finally see him get some justice out of there.
But anyways, following, Ludwig kind of defended the Streamer Awards, and there's a little bit of back and forth between Noc and Ludwig, with Cutie finally chiming in.
Not what?
Not Noc and Ludwig.
Are you gonna get your best friend Ludwig onto the podcast?
Oh my goodness,
that's right.
Noc and Dr. Disrespect went at it a little bit at each other, with Ludwig defending the honor of his lady and what she did. Which is very fair because, I mean, again, is it possible that they rigged it all? Yeah, but I don't believe they did. I don't think there's any reason to. Like, they had a whole... if it was set up differently, I would understand some of Doc's complaints, but it was a viewer award. And unless there's information that came out that said that, oh, it wasn't really viewer chosen. But until that day, even if it was, who cares? It was a fun award show that everyone had fun in, except Dr. Disrespect. Apparently.
I think Cutie Cinderella actually did invite the dog, or no. It was after the fact. She invited him to the next one because he couldn't come to this one. I think either he didn't get invited the first time, which, like, honestly, why would he? Because, you know, that would probably get the channel banned off of Twitch. But she offered the invite for next year. So I don't know. What's
the plus 2 seats.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God.
Wait. This will tie into a later news topic. But was the award show streamed on Twitch?
It was.
So you can't put Doc on it, regardless of whether or not he gets.
There we go. Yeah, Doc can't go on it because you can't.
So how can this show have integrity and be aired on Twitch?
Good question.
I think there's a difference between. I think there's a difference between being banned off of Twitch and not being on Twitch. And that would be the clarification. No, there isn't.
We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Okay. And then for an actual personal question to round us all off, because I know at the bottom of your hearts, y'all are dying to know. Have we ever eaten soap? Muzi, have you ever stuck a bar of fucking soap up your mouth to cleanse it?
Why
do you gotta make it sound like that?
Yeah, why'd you make it sound like so suggestive? That was strange, dude. Okay, so here's the thing. I didn't like eat it, like swallow it and everything. Like this was like, you know the thing where your parent, like you curse or something and your parents like, I'm gonna wash your mouth out with a bar of soap. It was kind of like that situation where I did something bad. I can't remember what, but I had to eat the soap or bite it or whatever. And it was so, it was like painful. Like it doesn't really taste bad. It more just like hurts. I guess.
Noc.
Yeah.
Have you ever stuck a bar of soap 6 inches deep into your mouth?
Okay. Oh my God.
I mean, not 6 inches. No.
Oh, 7? Damn, my boy really getting that gag reflex going.
What that throat do?
Yo, what the throat doing?
No, pretty much in the same vein as Muzier. Like I was threatened with eating the soap if I swore, and yeah, I got made to take a big bite out.
Did it like did it taste or did it just hurt? Because honestly,
no, I never really
it's been too many years, and I can't remember if it was more of the pain or the. I could go try right now. I could go find out.
I don't think it was really painful or anything, but fuck, it didn't taste good.
Huh. I'm gonna be right back. No reason.
Oh my goodness.
What about you?
I've had soap stuck up my mouth.
Dude.
I've probably for a very similar reason, probably not of cussing, but I probably mouthed off to my mom one too many times.
Oh yeah, I think that's what mine was too.
I just remember sitting in my bathroom after a baseball practice with a timer for 5 minutes on the microwave and a soap bar stuck up my mouth, and it was disgusting and gross.
Oh, that's worse. Oh no,
yeah,
I just had to bite into it for like a second, and then I pulled it out of my mouth immediately because I was like, ah.
You had prolonged exposure.
Oh. Yeah, that's rough.
Man, that ain't.
It really got in there.
Hey guys,
man,
I'm gonna turn on my camera and I'm gonna get a little bit of soap in my mouth. Can you just verify for the viewers that this is actually happening?
Oh my God!
Can you just verify that this is actually happening?
Jesus,
no, why are we doing? Why are we doing? Oh my! Why
he's not going for the bar soap. He's going for. Oh, he licked it.
Man, my man just put on better acting than Chris Rock did. That was impressive. My man just put on a whole theatrical release.
Fucking regret.
Man. All right. Well, while Muzi continues faking his soap exposure.
Dude, this sucks.
No, you want to tell us about that that thing with?
Yeah, sure. Since we were already talking about it.
Yeah, it was a beautiful transition.
Yeah, sure.
2 minutes passed, but yes.
There was a Twitch streamer, Twitch grandmaster of chess, who was streaming some chess matches, I guess. His name was Hikaru Nakamura, goes by the name GM Hikaru. He was streaming chess games, I guess from like a chess tournament or something, and there was a game between Dr. Disrespect and a guy named Dr. Lupo. And this dude, Hikaru Nakamura, he got banned by Twitch for showing Dr. Disrespect.
No.
So if there are any questions as to whether or not, after the lawsuit, whether or not, Twitch and Dr. Disrespect had sort of, put their beef aside, I guess that's not the case. They still have their rule. You don't show Dr. Disrespect because he's been banned. And this dude copped a 3-day ban for showing a chess game between Dr. Disrespect and some guy.
Okay. So my question would be is what does this have to do with not being a streamer on Twitch and being shown on Twitch?
Well, you can't.
People that are like not Twitch streamers can go on Twitch. Like that's fine.
Right.
That's totally. They can even go to the events and like be on camera on Twitch's channel. Like that's fine.
Yeah, Ludwig didn't get banned from Twitch, so he's fine.
They just don't like the doc, I guess.
They don't like anybody who's being banned.
Even people that are banned on Twitch. Oh my god, this. God, sorry. It's like still in my mouth.
Great acting. You should win an Oscar for this acting.
It's not even acting. It just is really
Sell
bad.
That performance, baby. Sell that performance.
So even people who are banned off of Twitch and like only Twitch, right, can still turn up to events and be on camera and they'll be fine. Honestly.
I don't think so.
No, it's happened before. What was his name?
It's a part of Twitch.
Views. Anything for views.
Yeah, I was about to say anything for views.
He went to TwitchCon even though he was banned. He like showed up on camera. He wasn't supposed to. Yeah, I know he wasn't supposed to, but he did anyways, and he got away with it.
I think TwitchCon is a little bit different than like someone's random Twitch stream.
Yeah, I don't think that anything for views would be allowed on any other person's, Twitch stream.
Maybe so.
And so to go back to the previous topic, like I was saying with the validity of the streamer awards, there's a big difference between being banned off of Twitch and just not being a streamer on Twitch.
Correct, yeah.
And I think that would be where people like the doc who have been banned off of Twitch for God knows who knows, can't be on it and wouldn't be able to participate in it unless they streamed it on YouTube, which they could do next year.
I was going to say they could do it if
absolutely.
Yeah, there's no reason why they can't do that.
They probably would lose viewership, but who knows?
Yeah,
right.
They would lose traction. That's why. Also, I just got back again from washing my mouth out. Not with soap, with water. Because Jesus Christ, it really lingers. It like got up all in my gums and stuff. It was bad.
Yeah, drink something else, get a different flavor in there.
Dude, pink grapefruit. That's what I just had. Not good. Also, I can confirm it is not just the pain. It is also the taste. The taste is really bad. It's so bitter. It's really bad. Anyways.
Yeah. So, was there further information on that story? Or was that it?
Yeah, sorry. There actually just was a little thing. Dr. Disrespect bought this GM Hikaru guy a bottle of bourbon.
God damn, that better be a nice like $3,000 bottle of bourbon.
I highly doubt it.
I'll take $300.
That's more likely.
I feel like it's better than nothing.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Right? Yeah. You didn't have to do that.
No,
it was a good gesture.
Yeah. Good gesture.
Yeah.
Because to be fair, I guess there was previously a little bit of gray area towards like, this Twitch litigation between Doc and Twitch is cleared up now. Is Doc allowed to be back on Twitch at least? But nope.
Right. Speaking of banned Twitch streamers, did we plan to talk about Destiny?
No, what happened to him?
He got banned indefinitely.
Bigger surprise. Ooh. Why? Just for being controversial?
Yeah, pretty much.
I feel like there was like 3 or 4 different possible scenarios that could have indefinitely got him banned.
Oh.
It could have been for some very racist tweets he made on Twitter right before.
No.
It could have been what?
I don't think it was that. I think it was more to do with the his stance on trans athletes.
Because that's been a big thing recently, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't remember what his stance on trans athletes was, but I feel like there's there was a lot of different Twitch TOS violations that occurred within like a week period that all could have been the tip of the iceberg.
He's been accused of hate reading people, but apparently that's bullshit.
The things that I know of is like I knew he had some quote unquote spicy takes on the trans athletes. I knew that he had said a pretty racist tweet on Twitter right before, and then he had also reacted to political streamer Vosh's YouTube video, who he got banned off of Twitch a couple months ago. Tying it back into watching banned people on Twitch. But anyways, all 3 of those things are Twitch TOS violations, and all 3 have gotten previous people banned for a significant amount of time beforehand. So, but Twitch hasn't, at least yet, probably never gave a reason why he got indefinitely banned. Just saying they didn't get indefinitely banned.
It's just like the doc.
You're right.
I mean, I think this time there's a little more clarity on the possibilities of what happened here.
Their platform, they can do whatever they want.
Exactly. Yeah, I guess that is a thing. Anyways. So, speaking about the things in life,
trying so hard
and watching stuff,
you got
and games,
go off, King.
Streamers and video games and classicness of stuff.
Where are
you do recognize how bad this is, right?
The plane took off and it is trying so hard to land.
Hey man, it's the little engine that could. And we've arrived at the station of the new Halo TV show came out last week.
No way, bro.
It really could have gone anywhere. That's not where I thought it was going.
Dude, we went from a plane to a train to a retro gaming to Twitch streamers. There was no telling, man.
Hey man, so listen, I'm just keeping you on your toes because it's no fun if the podcast is predictable.
Nuclear warfare next, I guess.
Okay, maybe a little bit more predictable than that. Anyways, the new Halo TV show came out last week, releasing its first episode on Paramount Plus, and the first episode became the most watched piece of media on Paramount Plus's content, gathering upwards of 38 million subscribers for its platform.
God, why are there so many fucking platforms?
Because that's just a really big IP on a streaming service that like nobody uses.
Right.
Until now.
I mean, there are some like bigger IP, like all of the newer Star Trek shows have been on Paramount Plus.
Do you think that all of the Star Trek shows, even the new ones, are like
they still make
bigger
those?
Than Halo? Yeah, Noc with the truth. Noc with the truth. They still make those?
Maybe in its heyday, yes. But I'm just saying, like, it's not like Paramount Plus is completely devoid of content. Like, I know they have Star Trek newer episodes, whatever, on there.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I had no idea that they had a streaming service until like right now.
Well, you're welcome. Surprise. And yeah, I think, I mean, as probably the only person who's watched the episode here.
Did you subscribe?
Of course I did. Why
He's
the fuck would I not subscribe?
only person on earth who subscribed to Paramount.
Yeah, I subscribed 38 million times, everybody. I really wanted to make sure I could watch Halo.
I will start pirating the episodes and sending them to you just so you cancel your subscription.
Oh my god, that is so devious.
Listen, man. Listen, man. If I wanted to pirate the episodes, I could do it.
You shouldn't admit to that on camera. Let's go,
bro. Who the fuck can't pirate stuff if they wanted to? What do you mean? This is like a known thing for internet culture for the past 35 years. What do you mean?
I mean, true. I just didn't think you would admit to it on film.
It's piracy, not murder.
Exactly. Like, hello. It's technically, I mean, if you really want to get all technical, it's not illegal as long as you're not copying it down and distributing it.
Not sure about that.
Dude, I'm just giving you crap for no reason.
Holy crap. Leave me alone. Anyways, I don't believe in pirating where I can. If I'm going to enjoy a piece of media, I want to enjoy it the proper way. Giving the creators of said media their just deserves for creating the media.
I mean,
anyways,
I don't mean to diverge from the conversation, but like I'm really kind of sick of there being so many different streaming. So we're back to cable TV at this point. It's fucking stupid.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes, we are.
Anyways,
except instead of cable packages with different channels, it's different packages with different streaming services.
Yep.
Yeah, right. Bundle Disney Plus and Hulu. Get fucked.
I mean,
dude, Hulu sucks. You have to pay for Hulu and then you still have to watch ads. That shit is ass, bro. It's terrible.
I know.
I mean, in reality,
wow.
I don't
like that. Really is like cable TV, because cable TV, you pay for it and you get all the ads. You get exclusively ads. You get like almost nothing but ads. You get like, what is it, like 15 minutes of playtime and then like all the rest of it is ads or something like that? I don't even remember.
Capitalism delivers the best product to the consumers.
Hey,
in some cases.
Getting very political here tonight.
I'm sorry.
Anyways, Halo show. Since I'm the only one that watched it.
Hey guys, did you know that while you're recording, you can't say
it wasn't as good?
Please just edit a beat there.
All right.
But it wasn't. Jesus Christ. For the 15th time, it wasn't as good, nor was it as bad as I thought it was going to be.
All right.
Mm-hmm. The first episode, like the first 20 minutes of it was an action scene, basically, which was a lot more visceral and semi-intense and pretty cool than I thought it was going to be. Huh. And then the rest of the show was moments of, what the fuck? I guess that kind of makes sense. And decency? It's no fucking Game of Thrones. It's maybe like it's season 6 or
you still haven't finished Game of Thrones.
It's like a season 6 of it's like a season 6 of Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yes. That is a good metric to go by. I know what that means.
See, I'm speaking to Noc.
Noc.
Yeah.
So can you translate? Okay, bitch. Wow. Okay, man. Can you translate into Weezer albums for me? Can we talk in music terms?
Early.
Okay. Gotcha. Oh, okay.
Wait.
Dude, that was so sick. That was awesome.
I hate this conversation of telephone that we're having right now. Because it all depends on how I view season 6 of Game of Thrones and how Noc views season 6 of Game of Thrones.
Season 6 was okay. It only started getting shit in like season 7.
Ooh, I disagree. I think it started to get shit easily.
Well, if it was like season 6 Hurley, then like that's I don't think it's like it's not bad. Like it's pretty good.
Hurley was okay. Like Hurley was pretty decent.
Yeah.
But it started to get bad afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I think going on a tangent path. I think season 6, it started the show definitely started losing its identity. What made it special?
Absolutely,
That's
the
exactly
albums
what
before
Hurley
were way better.
That's exactly what Hurley is.
All right, there we go. We got that clarified. That's fine. Moving on.
That was literally such a perfect parallel. What the hell? That lined up so good. High fives all around, boys.
All right.
We're gonna speed off away from this topic because I don't know what the fuck that was. Please tell us about the car game, Muzi.
What car game? Okay, you want me to talk about Gran Turismo 7 specifically?
Yes, the one car game that's listed on our notes.
I had other stuff.
Yes.
Okay, whatever. Gran Turismo 7.
One.
So this is a little bit of a roller coaster. But Gran Turismo 7 released on March 4th. But the launch was so it was pretty bad. It was, I'm just going to say it. No, it was it was bad because the game launched and things were seeming to go okay, and then basically what they had done was they would give players extra rewards because it was launch day. And so people were getting I don't know, some multiplier times whatever the reward should have been. But they didn't tell people that this was just a launch day thing. And so the next day people would open up the game and they started getting nothing, even whenever they were doing harder races and stuff. And they immediately got a lot of pushback from this, because people thought this was oh, they're pushing for transactions, and they're pushing hard because excuse me, I had a little soap bubble in my throat. They were giving a lot less of the rewards from these races. So people were oh, you just want us to spend $40 per car, which actually was pretty much the going rate, $40 per in-game car.
Oh
Jesus
my God.
Christ.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. And apparently this was not intentional and instead was just some really, really bad planning. I don't know how they messed this up this bad, but
oh yes, PR to the rescue.
Apparently they just didn't mean it. Or if they did mean it, then they very easily got out of this. They kind of doubled back on it. And on top of all this, the game was down for maintenance already, last week. So I think that's it's been out for 2 or 3 weeks or something, and I've already had a day down for maintenance, which is pretty wild. But thankfully,
always a good sign.
The devs have implemented a lot of boosts to rewards in almost every event. They've also added some events. They added what are they called? I can't remember what they're called, but basically the long races that are an hour long, and you can get some massive rewards off of that. And the biggest change that they did was they increased the amount of credits that were unpaid for by real money in a player's wallet. They increased that from 20,000 to 100,000, which means the game is a lot less pay to win now. So what an adventure. I was with Gran Turismo's past in history, and it's been one of the best racing games. This was shocking. I'm not gonna lie. I was thrown off by this. I was really? Gran Turismo had a rough launch?
Right.
It was wild. Other than that, though, I mean, reviews on this game have been pretty positive, especially now that these changes have been implemented. I cannot speak English. Wow.
Imagine not being able to speak your normal language, your home language.
Dude, I don't know what's happening to me.
Speak the common tongue.
My body
bitch.
feels you know when you flush the toilet and it does a little spiral thing. That's how my body feels right now. I have to poop so bad.
Oh my God.
Bro.
I'm not willing to stand up from this recording session though. Viewers, I'm doing this for you.
Oh my God.
This is grade A acting. Congratulations, Muzi. We're gonna give you an Oscar. Okay. We're gonna create a whole new Oscar bit for you for man who does the most ridiculous bit on a podcast and sells it to everyone. It goes to Muzi for putting soap in his mouth.
I all right. I mean, I believe in you. I was method acting, actually.
Exactly. All improv. Honestly, really good.
Yeah. Dude, prop comedy is the easiest form of comedy. It's so free. That's why I did the thing with the bucket and the thing with the Anka doll whenever we had the face cam episode.
Okay, honestly, that
easy little W's.
Honestly, the Anka doll, very, very sus. And you know what else is very sus? The Among Us servers.
Oh no.
The Among Us servers got DDoSed over the weekend. Who is the sus imposter? Dun dun dun. Anyways, as of this recording, their servers aren't fully functional yet. They sent a tweet out on Saturday saying they would update everybody whenever their servers were back up to full capacity. And 6 hours ago, they said the servers looked stable.
Oh.
Never mind. When I made these notes, this tweet was not up. So the DDoS attack is over.
Yay.
But yeah.
Who would DDoS Among Us now?
Who knows?
Why
but
would they DDoS
the funniest shit from this whole thing is like a subtweet to their main tweet saying that the DDoS was happening. The Among Us official account tweeted, "Can't believe I'm working on a Saturday, RN. I was supposed to go get a croissant."
That's awesome.
I feel your pain, brother.
The Among Us devs on Twitter are so funny. It's so good. I follow that account just because like their replies to stuff are so fire.
God, I figured they would have DDoSed this game like while it was being played. I feel like it did get a DDoS attack around in 2020. So this isn't the first time. Yeah, fair enough.
They've been DDoSed.
I don't know. I kind of wonder, like, what's their player base like these days?
Honestly, good question.
I don't know.
So I feel like it's one of those phases that's been and gone for a while now. Like, I could understand there's still being a lot of people playing it, but
I don't think it's as irrelevant as you think it is.
Let's
check Steam numbers. Steam player count. Let's look up Steam player count.
If I go to the mall and I don't see those pop-up shops that sell Among Us plushies, then it's not a big game anymore.
Oh my gosh.
So on PC only. There's currently 4,000 players.
4,000? That's not bad. I mean, it is pretty late at night, so like,
all the
kids who usually play are tucked in bed.
Right.
I mean, we're talking about a game that had an all-time peak of 438,000.
Yeah,
man, that's a significant decline.
That is a very significant decline.
It definitely is a significant decline. But I mean, hey, it looks like this. I mean, 5,000.
That's not bad.
No, with it, I mean, in the past 24 hours, it's peaked at 7,400 players. So, like, hey,
that's not bad either. Those numbers could totally be worse.
Oh, exactly.
It's not Black Ops 2.
True.
Hey, man, it's barely under the amount of players that Halo Infinite has, so it's doing something right.
Oh my god, is Halo Infinite really that bad?
We got 8,000 players right now.
Oh my god.
Halo Infinite isn't bad though. It's just kind of like, I don't know. They changed a lot of stuff and it made it weird.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Just like they started changing. Holy shit. I'm so sorry. I was scrolling through Twitter and I saw something disgusting. They just like changed a lot of stuff that I was like, I don't know why we're changing things. I thought the game was okay whenever it like started.
What massive changes are you speaking of as the Resident Halo Infinite expert over here? I'm curious.
The competitive play didn't include like the one game mode or whatever.
What game mode?
Was that not a thing? There was like some game mode that was like left out of something.
I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck you're talking about.
No, because
there's a lot wrong with the game, and like trying to compile the database of what would sound like this. I can't come up with a match. Inconclusive. Like
what? Oh wait, maybe it was a map that got removed from competitive play. I think that was it.
The map Behemoth that got removed from ranked play?
No, not Behemoth. I thought there was something else. I thought there was something to do with a map and competitive play. I can't remember.
I'm really surprised that they had 8,000 players now. Like, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I'm just having a crisis.
How many players does Vanguard have?
Oh God, we don't know that.
We don't have access to those numbers.
Blizzard doesn't give player count information.
They don't want people to know.
Oh, of course
Vanguard,
not. No.
Concurrent players. Let's see. Doesn't show the number. Players 1,176. On the 20th of March, there was 1,753. So it looks like about an average of like 1,700 players.
That's crazy.
That's probably fake. The only known counter to try and gauge Call of Duty popularity nowadays is like how active the subreddit is. I've seen a lot of people draw comparison to that.
Yeah.
With more popular Call of Duties in the past having a very active subreddit. Anyways.
Guys, do you want to see the thing that I saw? Look at the first reply under this tweet.
Why?
Look at it. Look at it. You see now why I stopped.
Moving on from talking about games that should have been delayed.
We can still talk kind about this.
Oh, man.
The Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. The future Rocksteady squad shooter, which is the studio behind the Batman Arkham series, has been announced to be delayed until spring 2023.
Ooh.
I know literally nothing about this game except it's DC and it's a squad shooter. Which sounds fun, maybe?
I know nothing about it, but based on the title alone, it sounded like it was going to be cool.
I mean, hey, delay. I couldn't care less about delays. If your game needs that's not an RIP. If your game needs a fucking delay the fucking game. Like, imagine if Halo Infinite launched a year ago. Imagine with how bad the game is. How bad the game? I don't think the game is in the worst position, but how bad it is. What would it have been like a year ago? That's crazy.
Kind of reminded me, like, I heard this really interesting thing about Elden Ring and like why it's so successful. And this guy was talking about how like the reason why Elden Ring is so successful is that it's an actual finished, polished, bug-free game. Not necessarily bug-free, but like no microtransaction bullshit. It's an actual finished game, and they released it, and it was good.
I would disagree with some of those statements.
Fair enough. I haven't played Elden Ring.
Yeah, no. In some respects, absolutely, but in other respects, it is not a buggy, glitchy, free mess. And in some aspects, it's not finished at all.
Oh, really?
In the sense, especially,
I would say that it is the most polished game that I have played in recent memory.
I would disagree with that also. I think it is one of the most unique game experiences in recent memory, or unique and fun. And the uniqueness and the funness of the game outshades a lot of the technical problems and some of the balancing issues the game has.
As an outsider to Dark Souls games, I'm going to go ahead and say that, at least from what I see, it looks like a Dark Souls game and it doesn't look unique. Can you maybe shine a light on?
There's a
unique.
lot more. There's in general, there's a lot more mobility. Like so much more.
Okay, so like what makes it different? Because I was playing like Dark Souls 2 for like nonstop for like 3 days before I went and bought Elden Ring. So I've actually put a little bit of time into a Dark Souls game. And the difference between like a Dark Souls game and what this game is like Dark Souls are more Metroidvania in the sense that while the game is kind of open to explore, it is somewhat linear. And it's like, it's through exploration that you open up certain aspects and hidden rooms of the map in a linear sort of way.
Gotcha.
Elden Ring isn't that. It is literally the definite. It's like, it's almost in the sense of like Breath of the Wilds, but Elden Ring, to whereas like you don't have any quest markers. The game doesn't really tell you what to do. You just get to go fuck around and find out for yourself.
Gotcha.
Dude, the first time finding the spoilers, by the way, for any of you who haven't played, Noc might want to cover yours.
I don't think I'm ever gonna.
The first time that you find the dragon in the lake, bro.
Oh, bro, that's not a spoiler. Shit. There's a dragon in a lake.
Dude, it's like, but you don't, it's not there at first. And it caught me off guard. I was like, oh my God.
Is this an Elden Ring spoiler or a Game of Thrones spoiler?
Elden Ring. Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, I haven't even watched Game of Thrones.
Sorry.
That was cringe.
Hey man,
you cringe, sir.
Hey man, listen. Game of Thrones is the best TV show for like 4 seasons, all right?
That's true.
It has a very solid, amazing 4 seasons. Anyways, but yeah, I mean, Elden Ring is definitely an experience and is very unique in that sense.
Reality also has 4 really cool seasons. Maybe you should go outside and touch some grass.
Reality? I've been around here for like almost 21 seasons now, and there's nothing cool out there. I've touched grass. I have video evidence of me touching grass. So
I find the grass textures to be unrealistic.
Oh my
God, I'm waiting for version 3.0 of reality before I go and touch the grass, man.
Okay. Wait, the second one? Wait, what? What? Whoa.
It happened last night. Anyways, let's talk about 3.0 and 2.0 versions of games. You want to tell us about that game that got an updated version to it after being out for many years on end?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, you.
Dude, that was... Okay, so the new Fortnite season dropped like last week.
Oh my gosh, that was such a clean transition and you buffed it up.
Dude,
bro,
I gave you so many opportunities. Smooth. I said season like 15 times. You had so many chances and you just didn't take them.
Okay, anyways, you don't even have the word season in your description. How was I supposed to know?
Fortnite, the video game.
Yes, video game.
They had their new season start, and kind of as like, I think as like a joke / like kind of a stab at the community, they removed building in the game. So now it's just like well, I mean, I kind of compared it to PUBG, but like apparently it's not like that.
Did we talk about this last episode?
Yes, we did, but I wanted to do more of like how people felt about it. And there's been an overwhelming, like literally everybody. I don't think I've seen a single person who has complained about the building is gone. Pretty much everybody is happy that it's gone, and they say that the game is better because of it. And further development, Epic has been kind of data mined a little bit, so and there's been like rumors, so this might not be true, and check your sources and stuff.
I mean, the news on whether this is true or not will be out by whenever the podcast comes out, because the event was supposed to last a week, and tonight, Monday the 28th marks the end of that week.
Okay, well, apparently they're gonna bring it back, maybe keep it around permanent. We don't really know. Might just be a whole separate game mode. But what we do know is that it's probably not going away, which is good, honestly. I think that this is a really positive change for the player base, because Fortnite was falling off. But now that building was gone, I saw people going back to the game that I haven't seen touch the game in like years. Like it's definitely spiked in popularity, and now that building is gone, people are like, oh, this is a more fair fight now, and so they want to play the game.
Interesting,
right? Really interesting how like taking out like subtracting a core mechanic made it more desirable to the public.
I think it makes sense in terms of making it more accessible, because the crazy shit that people do in terms of building a fucking tower in 2 seconds. Like,
oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
there's
Freaking fat 90s, as the kids say.
what the fucking what?
Being able to create just a whole fucking 4 walls and a roof quicker than
Dude, no, they could create
The
an
eye can
entire
blink.
tower. They could like stack up. Like they build like 30 feet into the air in like 0.3 seconds. It's
Right.
insane.
But I don't
Yeah.
necessarily think it makes
Not
things
for me.
more fair. It just lowers the barrier of entry. Hey, I say this as somebody who's never played Fortnite, so I could be just talking out my ass right now.
I've played it once, but like even still, I kind of disagree. I don't think it's really a skill issue. I think it's more of just like building is
I think
unfair.
it totally is a skill issue, but it just became to where building got boring and it's overcomplication. It got
Maybe
way
so.
too technical to be a fun shooter game.
Oh,
for
for like the
everyone.
average person.
Exactly.
Oh, I see. Like you couldn't just pick up the game and do well.
Right. Where like even like people like the Doc would just get outbuilt and even though they have superior gun skill, they would lose every time because some fucking kid could crank out
They've got the higher
13
ground.
towers in 5 seconds and yeah. Whatever.
Well, then it is a skill issue. Huh.
It definitely is, but it's an unfun skill.
Oh, well, then that's really funny because that changes my perspective of everybody who's been saying this is a good change. And now I'm imagining like a crying baby.
No. Okay. Well, like, okay. So like, nah, I wouldn't, I think you'd still have a very accurate representation where like something like, if you think like the modern Call of Duties, off on a tangent.
Right.
To where like if you like actually want to get good, you have to basically crouch cancel, which
You have
is
to learn
like
a lot of movement stuff.
yeah, but like it's kind of like a very it's not necessarily like movement stuff where like, oh, you have to be smart around your movement, but it's like you're spamming the same move set to like you're like you sprint, you slide, and then you double crouch, and you keep doing that over and over again to gain momentum, basically. And I've heard people complain about it where it's like they can do it, but it's just like it's tiresome and annoying, and it takes away from the game of why they liked it in the first place, if that makes any sense. So I envision something very similar with the Fortnite building.
Huh. Okay.
A skill gap,
Interesting.
yes, but just a very annoying skill gap that no one liked to
Right,
participate, but
yeah,
everyone had
yeah.
to be good.
So what I'm hearing
Anyways.
is, I'm a little fucking baby. And people should just get good at their games.
Absolutely, yes. People have just been releasing their inner baby. Speaking about releasing, Muzi, could you please tell us about the new video game that was
God.
released?
Speaking about releasing, ew. God, that's the worst one.
That's not the worst one. It's definitely not
What's
the
with
worst
all the
one.
thinly veiled innuendos, Cord?
I know. Like, are you coming on to me, dude? Like, do we need to talk after this?
Hey man,
No.
we'll talk on Wednesday night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's getting a little hot in here. Ooh.
Bro, it's just our
Anyways.
It's just our weekly Wednesday meeting in the bathroom closet. What do you mean?
Yeah. Anyways, Kirby and the Forgotten Land released on March 25th. And it has seen pretty much nothing but good reviews. There's been a little bit of like pushback against some of the weirder choices, like the whole Kirby eating a car,
Inhale
Kirby eating
a
light
car.
bulb, inhale a car. There's been a little bit of people been like, not really like hating it, but they've been kind of like freaked out about it. But that's really the only negative stuff I've seen about this game. Yeah, I mean, it's looking to be a good hit. I want to buy the game, but I'm not going to because I told myself I would not spend any more money on games this month, which
What
I've
else
done
did you buy
before,
this
not
month?
usually. Bro.
What did you buy this month? Oh wait, Need for Speed Heat,
Yeah.
probably.
Yes, but that was on sale for like $14.
Okay, so what else have you bought?
Okay, so Square Enix
You bought Strangers in Paradise, didn't you?
Square
Okay.
Enix.
Oh, you renewed your Final Fantasy 14 membership.
You are an awful company to try and register accounts with and then tie them to my Steam account, because it registered my old Final Fantasy account to my new Steam login. So now I can't log into my Final Fantasy 14 on my the account that I use, because it just automatically tied the other account to it. And no, I can't change it. I've tried. I contacted support. They said, go eat shit. I was like, all right, then I guess I can do that. So now I've just had to make
Are you sure they didn't say they didn't say soap? Not shit.
No, that would have been so much worse. But I made a completely new account, a completely new Square Enix ID, and I am going to buy it. I have bought another copy of the game, and I am going to continue giving them money.
Oh my god!
Because I hate myself. So yeah, that's why I'm not allowing myself to spend money on any games for the rest of this month. But it's only like 4 days, but like, I hate it. So yeah, that has been my Friday and Saturday. It took me 2 whole days to try and figure out that whole kerfuffle with Square Enix.
Damn.
Yeah, I was pretty pissed. But am I going to keep buying the merchandise and the games? Oh, you bet your ass. Oh, yeah.
Alrighty. Well.
Dude, you literally opened Pandora's box. I'm sorry, but...
I did. But yes, Kirby game good, apparently. You're going to buy the Kirby game, Noc?
No.
Okay.
I've never played a Kirby game.
Amen. You should buy Elden Ring instead.
Bro, we need to play...
that either.
No?
Bro.
Why would you not want to buy Elden Ring? Curious.
I don't know. It just doesn't appeal to me.
You would definitely spike a controller.
It's the reason why I have keyboard and mouse. It's not exactly easy to throw. I can throw my mouse.
Oh, you can definitely. You can definitely. You can do some damage.
That's the thing. You'd want to play controller for a Souls game.
Yeah, you would. That way you spike the controller, not ruin an expensive keyboard.
I feel like though Noc would enjoy Elden Ring or a Dark Souls game, because it is kind of there is like, it's in a very interesting sense kind of a rhythm game.
Oh god.
A rhythm game, but not with sound.
Yeah, that sounds really rhythmy.
In the sense that
just because I'm pressing the buttons rhythmically doesn't mean it's a rhythm game.
No, but the boss, for bosses and enemy type encounters,
does the boss play some mad beats?
I mean, yes, there are absolute epic boss music for almost every boss, but nevertheless, in the sense of for when you see an attack, you have to rhythmically roll, attack, roll, and just there's a kind of a cool rhythm for it. Anyways,
I don't know if that's rhythm as much as that is the ebb and flow of combat.
It's kind of rhythmic-y. Anyways, whatever.
I could see it.
Whatever. Who cares when you want to describe it as the ebb and flow of combat, or rhythm as it properly is. The end of this week's episode has drawn nigh. What an episode it has been. Muzi, where can we find you on the big wide world of the internet?
Yes, you can find me on twitch.tv/Musio _MUZI0H_ and on Twitter @It's Musio with the same spelling. Noc, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitch @NOCV, Spotify @NOC.V. How about you, Cord?
He said it. He said the dot. Find me at Cord_gamer, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Discord, Reddit, and not OnlyFans. Anyways, that's it for this week's episode. If you guys have any viewer questions you'd like for us to answer, please leave them down in the comment section below. We check those every 3 years, and we will eventually get to yours if you ever post one. Nevertheless, have a wonderful day, night, morning, week, year, month, life, and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
See ya.
I'm gonna go drop a massive shit.